Hi folks, I'm Josh Gahn, tool repair and maintenance man here at the Wm.T.Spaeder Company. Mechanical contracting means piping and lots of tooling. And just recently, we had the distinct pleasure to have a local piping tool manufacturer, Roehrig Manufacturing, in our shop to shoot some of their own videos as not a product placement, but a product how-to. And because they make tools and we use the tools that they make, they were able to use some of our people here in the shop to shoot their instructional videos. And some of those employees were my good friend Sprinkle and Jay that we visited in the fab shop when we were talking about groove and pipe. And my other dear friend, Joe, soil pipe prefabrication managing technician guy, Kirby. And we'll put some links to those videos in the description below. And while they were here, I had a great pleasure to speak with some of their folks about some of the tools that they make, how we use the tools here, and some of the history of their company and the history of our company. And it was really great and a lot of fun. So Marnie, thanks so much for being here today. It's a great pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. We were glad to come out. Some of your team today helped us with some product video.
That's great. I like the team. They're actually a very good bunch of people, even though they can be really tough on these tools.
I understand that you are the guru of the parts room and the repairs.
I am the tool repair and maintenance man. So I fix the tools that you make. It's neat to talk to somebody that's in the same industry that sees it from a whole different perspective.
The ones that you have on example here today, this, your guys called a 4-wheel cutter. Reed calls it a hinge cutter. And your team demoed this for us today, although they used the newer model.
Not much has changed, it doesn't look like.
Not much has changed. So you figure it's an 80-year-old tool. And your guys were telling us that for the application today, this was still the absolute right product to take care of the cut that they needed to make when they didn't have 360 swing around the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what they needed, and it's an 80-year-old item.
You know what's interesting to me, because I don't actually go and cut pipe with these tools, I fix them when they're broken. I'm interested to know, with the advent of cordless power tools, I mean, this stuff is still useful.
It is, yes.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yes, and Reed does dabble in the cordless power tools. So we do have and have introduced many to our line. I'd say most of the newer ones are for the waterworks industry, but these hand tools still have their place. And one of the comments that your team made today was how quick this was able to make the cut. It was fuss-free. No power source, no battery. They just got up there, put it around the pipe, made the cut, and moved on.
Now, I work with plumbers all day. I can't imagine one of them saying fuss-free.
All right, so it wasn't their phrase. Maybe I'm paraphrasing for them, but it was the impression that I got.
Gotcha. So this was invented in 1940.
Yes.
Now, I always say at the beginning of this show that Wm.T.Spaeder Company has been in business since 1914.
Okay.
Now, Reed was right back around there sometime.
Yeah, we can actually top you there. We are from 1896, and this is our 125th anniversary this year.
Was Reed formed originally in Erie?
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was formed through the Reed family. Just a few years after they formed it, sold it officially to the Wright family.
I do have to say now, you've opened it up for me to say that the Wm.T.Spaeder Company is still family owned. There are Spaders in that building today running the show.
We still have Wrights in our building.
Really? See, I thought I was going to steal my show back. What else? So I brought these out. Is there anything particular about these?
So you've got a block die there. And you've said that you're still using them.
Yes.
And they look well worn, which
they
is
are.
awesome.
They are.
We make them still.
Now, if anybody's seen, and you've seen our Groovin' with Josh video where we brought out one of the combo rollers, a Reed combo roller, and I kind of poorly demonstrated it. I said that it was built tough, because we're tough. And that's true. And these tools that are, you know, these could be from the 60s, these could be from the 40s, hard to say. but they're still here.
Right. Since I mentioned the 125th anniversary, I wanted to tell you a little note about the dies. We've been digging into our archives because it's our anniversary, and we found out that during World War I, Reed's contribution to the war effort were threaders and dies.
Really?
Yes. World War I.
That's pretty darn fantastic. Anything else?
Those are my historical facts.
Those are fantastic, and I think I've had a few comments from friends of mine that watch this show that they really enjoy the historical tidbits that I didn't have any that big.
Well, you know, it's only because of the anniversary.
And I feel like I should mention that just because Reed is an Erie company, a longtime Erie company, just as the Wm.T.Spaeder company is, when I need parts for these tools, I can't call Reed and they just send them over. I still have to go through my distributor, just like everybody else.
Reed still works on a distribution model, so we don't sell direct. And we support our local distributors because we feel like the distributors add the value back to you as the customer in solving some of your problems and getting the items that you need.
From a tool guy's perspective, then you don't have to have the hassle of having somebody answering the phone all day long. That's great. Well, thanks for coming.
You're welcome. We enjoyed coming on to your location today.
Maybe someday I can come to yours.
That'd be fine. We'll be looking for you.
That's great. Thanks so much. Now, hold on, folks. There's more. We have Caitlin from Reed Manufacturing here, and Caitlin is with the digital marketing department. And that's, I don't know what that means. What does that mean, digital marketing?
So I take care of a lot of our in-house photography. So if you go to our website, all of our product photos, I manage most of that now. I do the social media posts. I provide in-use photos for a lot of our flyers.
Oh.
I'm usually on set for all of our training videos, so I can get in-use photos on the side. Just adding that supplemental material so that users can see the tool in use and see how to properly put it together and all of that.
Okay, see, that's interesting to me because I've grown up and developed my career working on these tools. And I'm kind of old enough guy that I maybe just got a little bit of the internet. So I'm glad that you take care of that. And I'd like to mention to you and all of you folks in internet land, the Reed website I find is exceptional, and thank you for this. The middle-aged man, I don't have to click to find what I need. And usually what I need is a parts diagram and a parts breakdown so that I can call and order the correct part.
Yeah, so when you go to our website, you find the product, and that product page has the photos, the parts manuals, user manuals, training videos, all on that same page. So when you find one product, you find all the materials right there with it.
And you would be, any of you out there that have ever had to hunt parts on the internet, especially you old dudes, all the click, ain't nobody got time for that. So excellent job. Thank you so much. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
Just another interesting piece of information. Our website is in 5 languages. So, you know, I also maintain part of the website. So anytime that we have a new product come out or we add additional features to an existing product, we go through on the back end on the website. We add it to English, Spanish, French, German, and Japanese.
I forgot to count. I'm going to take your word on it. And too many more, I'm going to have to take my shoes off. And that's not good business. Thanks so much for being here today, Caitlin. It was a pleasure to meet you. And thank you for the easy-to-use website. I appreciate it. And all of them do as too. So thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you being here. Thanks so much to our friends from Reed Manufacturing for being here today. Be sure you check out their fancy website. It's really easy to use. They've got a real nice YouTube channel. It probably has some real nice training videos on it that you can look at if you need to learn how to use these things or any of their devices. All the links will be in the description below. You can like their videos, you can subscribe to ours or vice versa. Thanks so much. Have a great day.